Hello everyone, just Lee here, and I wanted to make this quick video because I'm about to go into a coffee shop near where I live, and I want to talk about how to focus on the positive sides of being an empath, okay? Because a lot of people kind of feel a lot of negative emotion when you're an empath, and you feel the negative around you, and sometimes you don't like to be around people or big crowds because you don't like the energies, you see. But what I'm going to tell you is that it is possible to focus on the positive things about being an empath, and when you do this you can experience a reality like nobody understands, okay? Anybody who's not an empath will not understand this reality, because what we have the ability to do is put our consciousness into other people, you see, and we can focus on whatever we choose. So for instance, if I go into this coffee shop today, I'm not going to focus on the negative, I'm going to focus on the positive. For a start, I'm going to buy a coffee, okay? And when I get that coffee, and maybe it's a biscuit or a cake, I'm going to literally focus on that coffee, because we as empaths have the ability to focus and fully taste things more than others, you see, because our senses are more enhanced and we can fully feel all the emotions around us. So when I get that coffee, I'm going to think about where the coffee's come from, okay? I'm going to think about all the people that have grew the coffee. I'm going to think about the coffee plant itself and how many millions of years it took to develop. I'm going to think about all the people who've brought that coffee from one country to the other in order for us to have that coffee. I'm going to think about all the people who've made the coffee in the coffee shop. And now that coffee will be in my hands and I can fully experience it 100%. And when I taste that coffee, you can guarantee I'll be tasting that coffee probably better than anybody else in the whole of the shopping centre, okay? This is one of the abilities we have as an empath. We can experience things to a degree which other people wouldn't even be aware of. And another thing I'll do is I'll kind of focus on positive people in the area, okay? So if I see two people having a laugh or enjoying the conversation, because there is a lot of positive people out there, there's not just negative, there's a mixture of both, so we can focus on the positive, and literally we can put our consciousness into them, you see, and that'll lift our spirits, because we all one, consciousness is all one. So we can literally focus on two people having a positive conversation in laughter, and we can put ourselves in them. We can literally experience what it's like to be them if we choose to. And when we do that, we feel their laughter as well. We feel all their positive emotions, because we can put our energy into someone else and we can feel what it's like to be them. So I'll often do this, and then that'll lift my spirits up, instead of focusing on the negative, because there's a lot of negative people around, and sometimes we feel that negative energy behind us, we feel it, but we can actually one of the best ways to stop this feeling coming from behind us is to look for a positive and focus on that instead, you see, and that kind of transmutes the energy into a new reality that we can fully experience. And yeah, so that's two of the things that I do, but this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys, because there's many positives about being an empath, because we've got this power to create our own reality. And since the 11/11 energy shift, this power has become more kind of apparent, okay? We can use this power even more now. If you haven't tried this, go out and do this. Go out to a local mall, go to the coffee shop, or go for something to eat, and just fully focus on the positives, everything around you, and lift your spirits up. You'll feel it in your solar plexus chakra, you'll feel it in your heart chakra, and you'll feel the positivity the more you do this. And because we are the universe, you see, we are the universe experiencing itself. And us as empaths can have experiences like nobody else can experience, you see. We can experience things that are absolutely blissful joy if we choose to do that. And I'm off now to have a coffee, and I'm going to read this new book that I found. Well, the universe brought it to us, actually. It's called The Parallel Universes of the Self. I would recommend this book to anybody, because this tells you how to kind of focus on your own reality, and it tells you that there's multiple dimensions of reality that we can focus on and use that to our advantage. And it tells us that everything is within, you see, not external, because you'll notice all the negative people that we experience, they're all external, okay? They're all either arguing about something or talking about other people or worrying about problems that they have in the external world. But we as empaths can go internal, and we don't have to focus on that. We can focus on that because that will help the world, because we are here to help the world evolve and become more loving. But we've got the choice. We can have an amazing time as well. And not many people in the empathic communities talk about the positives, so that's why I wanted to make this video. And I'm going to make a few more videos talking about the positives of being empathic on my YouTube channel, which is called Real Spirit Dynamics. Please subscribe to that if you are interested in this content, and I'm also going to share some more videos on this group as well. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And when you do this, and when you fully imagine the universe is helping you as well, okay, it's good to have that thought. Just when you get up in the morning, just think, the universe is helping us today, I'm going to have an amazing time. It actually will, because our beliefs create our own reality, okay? And I did that, and that's why the universe brought this book to me. It actually, because I walked into a shop one day, it was a charity shop of all places, and it was literally on a shelf just staring at us. And I was like, okay, thank you, universe. I'll buy that book and I'll read it. I'm only on the first chapter, but it's helping me already. So the more you go out and do this, the more the universe will support you, and it'll start bringing people and events to you that are going to change your life, and you'll start seeing everything in a more positive aspect, and then you'll appreciate your empathic powers more than you ever have before, okay? Because it is a blessing. It's an absolute blessing to be an empath, and although it can be hard at times, there is a positive aspect, and it's and usually the world is 50% positive, 50% negative. It's not all negative, guys. It's there is a big positive part of the world, and we need to focus on that more in order to be fully happy, and in order to use our powers more effectively to help the world evolve. So that's it, guys. Leave your comments about your experiences about going out as an empath places, and tell us what you do to enjoy your empathic abilities as well. And thanks for listening. See you guys next time.